Greetings, everyone. I am Eric Paulson with Your Essential Practice. For today's rune reading, we're getting into the beautiful energies of Mercury in Taurus. I almost wanted to say retrograde, Mercury retrograde, but we're out of that right now. Yeah, we got this beautiful, divinely guided rune reading coming up for you, so let's jump right into it. Okay, everyone, how are we feeling out there? As usual, let's cleanse this energetic space with this singing bowl, and we have the $2 note representing uncommon abundance replacing into the bowl. While we ring the bowl, we are simultaneously giving gratitude towards and inviting more of that uncommon abundance into our lives. I invite you now to take 3 deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Don't force any of the breath. Nice and slow, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Mercury in Taurus, grounded, stable communication. Very inspirational stuff here. Beautiful energies. Mercury in Taurus. I think this is really the basis of effective communication, right? It's more like grounded in practicality. Yep. Balance. Yep. And so when we communicate with that, we're very we're more gentle, kind. We're not as eager to listen to respond. We're listening to understand. And when we're in communication, then it's more of a copacetic and amicable collaboration, and it's very effective communication with Mercury and Taurus. This is beautiful energy, and this can enhance a lot of people out there. So please check that description box below. All right, so for this week coming up here, this past energy is, yeah, a little feeling, we've been kind of feeling maybe a little stuck, rigid. Maybe like we're repeating a few life lessons here and there. Maybe we're just feeling stuck in a rut here. This is Isa, the ice rune. Stuck, frozen, rigidity, repeating life lessons. Yeah, that's what it's all about, y'all. So just the ice, the standstill, right? Maybe calm before the storm kind of energies, right? That standstill, right? That pause before that action. Making sure we have everything in our place, and before we take that leap, that's really not a bad place to be at. And you're in the right place for that divinely guided rune reading right now. You're seeking that clarity. This is Dagas. This is the beautiful chrysalis, that butterfly coming out of that chrysalis, that cocoon stage, or it could even look like kind of a cocoon, but it does resemble those butterfly wings. So this is a very transformative, a transmuting experience here for you. You're coming out of this standstill and you're changing. You're becoming something completely different, somebody completely different, you're adapting and evolving and constantly changing, and that's beautiful because you are growing those wings like that butterfly. Okay, this is also the clarity, like everything that you've been going through is suddenly becoming more clear to you. This is a lot like that hourglass tipped on its side where time stands still and you can step out from looking so closely at that hourglass. You can step away and see the hourglass for what it is. And you outside of space and time, you have that aha moment, like an epiphany, like a claircognizance. You just know, and that's that moment of clarity where it comes that insight, that inspiration, that clarity. This is kind of that fire energy too. A lot of people say this could also be air energy because of that butterfly as well. So take it how it resonates here with you. All right, so Dagas, this is clarity, beautiful energy is moving forward here. This Mercury and Taurus energy, right? This is really going to have us adapting a lot of our strategies and practical applications. And as far as communication goes, upcoming next is Pertho. This is the Gambler's Cup, the Kenny Rogers room, right? Got to know when to hold them, when to fold them, when to walk away, and when to run. We all start off in this rune. We know how we're facing coming in. Then we get this angle, and then we turn, we go down this hallway, and then we get this angle. We turn around, we come out of this room, we have no idea which way we're facing, or all that we know is we just went through this room and we came out changed. We came out different. We took that gamble. You know, this is that clarity into that sense of security to say, okay, yeah, you can take that leap now. You can take that leap now. Okay, Mercury in Taurus has got your back, y'all. Mercury in Taurus has got your back. Gamble. Okay, this is like that universe also shrugging its shoulders at you, just saying, you know, you're divinely guided either way. Universe got your back. You got your back, don't you? All right. Action taken for the best outcome is that divine feminine. This is Lagos, that lake rune, right? This is the balancing divine feminine aspect of us. This could also mean literal water, sea, lake, flow, dowsing, literal dowsing with water, or dowsing like the experience with the divining rods. So this is balancing a lot of that intuitive energy, divine feminine energy, emotional energy. All right, so this does resonate with a lot of aspects that are going on with that Mercury in Taurus. So please, please, please find how this resonates with your chart moving forward here. This Mercury in Taurus is a very transformative period. Taurus the bull, right? Unwavering, dedicated. Mercury, communication, fiery, always forward moving, right? Quick. All right, so thoughts, feelings, and emotions are Gibo. This is perfectly healthy for you to be in. This is great with your thoughts, feelings, and emotions because you're developing those spiritual gifts. This is the rune of gifts and partnerships. A partnership is like a gift. Is this partnership with another individual? Is this partnership with a business? Is this partnership with divine? Is this a recommitment or a partnership with yourself? Either way, you're having this sort of mental clarity coming to fruition like, yeah, okay, yeah, I can take that gamble. I have this partner with me, right? We're working on this all together. You're not the only one working on your emotions and balancing your emotions and communicating in emotionally healthy ways, right? You got your partner there. You're taking this risk together. I like to look at these three runes together because they tie so closely together in that time frame, right? This is the very near future energies. This is action taken for the best outcome in your thoughts, feelings, and emotions about this situation that you're asking about during today's rune reading. I would just go ahead and say the universe is saying go ahead and take that leap. When the universe shrugs its shoulders at you, it's like, it's got your back anyway. It's holding up its hands too to catch you, right? You could also look at it that way. Like, you have that clarity. You're not stuck anymore. You have that clarity. It can be scary. Yeah. This can be really scary. Express that. Express it. Talk to your partner. Get that voice heard. Develop those gifts. Develop that communication with that partnership. Okay, whatever this is, whatever red flags, green flags, pros or cons, however you want to look at it, glass half full, glass half empty. Let me tell you something. You look at the glass from above, that glass will always be full. Have your partner help you to assist, in looking at that glass in a full way, right? Okay, what do we risk losing? We risk losing our discipline. Yeah, we risk losing our personal victory, our stance of justice, our yeah, a lot of this is transmuting a lot of so the paradigm shifts are very likely during this transit, y'all, because of this emotional state of a lot of this. Mercury and Taurus will will just plow that right on through. All right, plow that energy right on through, with very little regard as to it knows its discipline. Okay, it doesn't really care in what's not aligned with you. Okay, so it's gonna plow through with that energy and just like whoop, okay, yep, this is the how we're communicating now, and what are you gonna do about it? Yeah. So this is a very powerful energy, this transit. Okay, there are other aspects of this transit that are Very noteworthy that those are sextiles and conjunctions that are coming up later on in the month and into June, okay, and into Gemini season. Yeah. All right, so what do we have to look forward to here? Most likely outcome, yeah, we're addressing our needs. Look at that. We're coming from being stuck to being unstuck. We're addressing our needs. We have that structure, that discipline here. We have that gamble we need to take. Okay, we just need to express that emotional aspect to our partner. Okay, get your feelings heard. Get your feelings heard. Okay, you risk losing that discipline if you don't. Okay, are you still living by example, or are you letting someone else dictate how you feel? Why are you giving someone else that sort of authority over your life? Why? You are responsible for your own happiness, okay? You need to communicate. You need to take that gamble. You have that clarity, and you need to bring this up, okay? It needs to be done. It needs to be done. Sorry to keep tapping and pointing and lecturing, but all right, we're addressing our needs in beautiful ways, though. I really don't think you are risking losing your discipline 100%. Like it might be an aspect of your discipline or your structure or your sense of justice. You might have to swallow your pride, maybe agree to disagree and move on in addressing needs. Okay, this might shed some light on needs that need to be addressed, things that need to be worked on together. Okay, if you're starting a counseling session, or if you're getting therapy together, or if you're learning a new spiritual practice, maybe you're attending more classes here in the future, okay, or maybe you're developing and taking online courses. The sky's the limit here, okay? Really, your imagination is the limit, because your imagination was pretty stagnant here, and with this communication, with this clarity, with this gamble that you're taking, you gotta do this. Gotta let the chips fall where they may, because that addressing the needs in the future is going to be beautiful for you and transformative, and a very healthy, beautiful new experience for you. This Taurus and Mercury energy can be very powerful. And then we get Gemini season right after that. So you think communication is kind of at a pause right now. Just wait. This is the beginning. It's going to ramp up. Okay, this Mercury in Taurus is nothing compared to what's going to be coming up with during Gemini season. Okay, but this is really preparing us for what is next. Okay, that laying the foundations, transforming what needs to be transformed, transmuted, right, in our communication practices here, especially as in regards to our partnerships and spiritual gifts. Okay? A lot of healing is in the works here for you. A lot of adapting new things, new practices. The intuitive answer for your yes or no question today is a yes. Okay, go ahead and take that leap. Universe got you back. They'll catch you. Yep. You got your partner. You got your emotional intuition, your divine feminine. You're working on healing it. You're coming from a beautiful place of addressing your healing. All right, so these are cards of clarity. These are soul's journey cards. These are messages straight from spirit, directly to your soul. These are beautiful words of wisdom and mandalas. It's a nice meditative practice. So, Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity do you have for the collective for this divinely guided rune reading of Mercury in Taurus. Weekly rune reading. Guilt. Someone have some guilt out there. This says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Wow. Yeah. You guys, you're removing these blockages. You're getting over these hurdles, these things that have been bugging you. You're healing these. You're transmuting. You're growing by leaps and bounds. Okay, let's read a little bit about this card before we go and pull from the fairy deck. Okay, guilt. Let's read about guilt here. Again, it says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. The energy of fear has many guises. You could be coming from fear. This could be a fearful sort of experience. Could have some apprehension here. Okay. Yeah. Guilt is the most devious because it is a wolf in sheep's clothing. It is self-imposed emotion rather than pretends to be instructive, enlightening. Okay, let me repeat that. It is a self-imposed emotion that pretends to be instructive and enlightening. So when you're meditating, you're thinking retrospectively, like, oh, I coulda, woulda, shoulda. Okay, yeah, that's that guilt. That's a very, I mean, we can transmute that guilt into things like humor, humbleness, humility. That's the other side of the spectrum away from guilt and shame. Okay. After we do so through, guilt can help us grow when we realize our actions have been hurtful to others and that we need to make amends. This could be like an apology. You need to get over yourself and apologize to your partner, maybe. Right? After we do so, though, it's time to learn from our behavior and move on. So when we do apologize, we need to follow through with that apology, right? Otherwise, apology has no meaning when it's not expressed with the follow through. Yeah. That CCIA, consistent, committed, imperfect action. You're not going to be perfect all the time, but you're going to try. And that's all that matters. You can't have that guilt. You got to let go of that guilt. The problem arises when we hold on to a guilty feeling that serves no purpose other than promoting self-destructiveness and low self-esteem. No one is perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. Guilt is not always rational, but if you examine it subjectively, act on it, and release it, it becomes a temporary emotion. Long-held guilty feelings are never good and will create a roadblock to self-love and happiness. You must continually scan your current emotions for any guilty feelings and bring them to the surface for analysis. Healthy guilt is a warning that action should be taken. Irrational guilt needs to be released. So how do you tell if it's healthy or irrational guilt? This Mercury and Taurus and this communicating with your partner will definitely help you identify that. You will get that intuition sort of hit when you are asking yourself that question. Let's get a message of clarity from the fairies. Fairies are divinely guided beings that love to assist us in our journeys. Fairies, what message of clarity do you have for us today for this weekly rune reading, Mercury in Taurus? Look at these little guys that keep falling over, but they're so cute. I love them to death. Okay, all right. Marriage. Okay, the fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss. Y'all, okay. Someone have to... Okay, is someone swallowing their own pride here and admitting to like, okay, I guess I do have feelings for this person. I do want to start this new project. I didn't think that I would like this new job position or this new aspect to my employment or my new aspect to my relationship. I did something that I think would have messed it up, but through communicating and clearing the air, I was able to heal that, and now I have this beautiful new beginning, and I'm addressing those needs in beautiful ways. Wouldn't it be great to say that, y'all? Okay, let's read about marriage. Thank you, fairies, for this card. Let's read about it. Marriage. The fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss. You drew this card because your question involves marriage. This particular card holds variable meanings. So pay close attention to your body's reaction as I read the possible interpretations to you. Okay? Pay very close attention. Get ready for the feels. Take a nice deep breath. Here we go. Additional meanings for the card are congratulations, you're getting married soon. Or your marriage needs some healing and attention, which the fairies can help you with if you will ask. Or you'll soon meet someone significant at a wedding. or a relationship commitment is pending, or admit your true feelings to yourself regarding a marriage. That could be a gamble too, you know? Be like, hey, what's going on? You know, it's been like 7 years. Like, is this like an itch kind of thing? Are we good? Like, are we stagnant here? We need to talk about this. Let's heal our emotions. Let's get into this. Like, I want it to work. I want us to be good. I want us to be healthy. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I admit another meaning is admit your true feelings to yourself regarding marriage. Another one is someone close to you is getting married soon, so congratulations if that is you out there. Finally, your life purpose involves helping people with romance, matchmaking, relationships, or weddings. Beautiful. Love it. Love it. Guys, this communication's gonna like change you. This is, yeah, for the better. We're addressing needs. We get the opportunity to grow more. Are you kidding me? We're going to grow more? We're releasing that. Yeah, we're getting rid of that. That's, celebrate, Talk with your partner, though. This is going to be a very deep, very emotional kind of thing. So, grab some Kleenexes, grab some Gatorade, whatever it takes. Talk to your partner. Schedule that meeting. Yeah. Make that phone call. Yeah. We have the root chakras, the chakra token to carry over on our meditative practices today. And this is great energy moving forward also with the Taurus and Mercury energy, because we need to come from that grounded aspect of communication. So what better place to start than a grounded place, right? It's a root chakras. It's the basis of our chakra system. 396 hertz is the solfeggio frequency. It's the first chakra, and it's located at the base of the spine. This chakra is associated with survival, safety, and security. Someone with a blocked root chakra would typically be fearful or anxious. Listening to 396 hertz, that 396 solfeggio frequency, will help you stimulate the part of your subconscious brain that is associated with this blockage and help to unearth negative belief systems and feelings residing deep in the subconscious mind. When your root chakra is unblocked, you should feel more secure, connected to your body, and grounded. You're going to feel more grounded, y'all. You're going to feel a lot more stable, a lot more, and you're going to be able to address those needs a lot more effectively and efficiently moving forward. Bet on it. The answer is yes. All right, the mantra is LAM, L-A-M, the mudra for that. We're taking the index and thumbs together. We're making the rings so they don't come apart. And we're leaving the middle fingers up while we're folding the pinky and ring fingers in. Middle finger stays up, other finger stay locked, and we're closing our wrist. We're pointing the south down towards our root chakra with the 396 hertz solfeggio frequency playing. Mantra's LAM. As we work on healing our root chakra, we are grounding, we are healing, we are transmuting, we are communicating in healthy ways, not just to others, not just to our partners, right, but to ourselves. What a beautiful reading, everyone. Blessed, divinely guided transmutation. We're really working on ourselves. That's to be celebrated, really, not to be looked at with any apprehension. We get to look forward to that, right? We get to jump into it. We're divinely guided. We have that partnership. We have divine has always got our back, right? Divine will catch us. All right. 396 hertz is the solfeggio frequency for that root chakra meditation. Again, and that mantra is LAM. The mudra for that is linking these four fingers together. That's the index and the thumbs together. We're pointing the middle fingers straight up, and we're keeping those touching, and then the pinky and ring fingers are folding in while we're bringing our wrist together. And we're going to point that south, envisioning that beautiful color red emanating throughout our body, through the tips of our toes, tips of our fingers, Lam, that beautiful mantra going through our minds as a 396 hertz solfeggio frequency is playing, while we're healing and transmuting our root chakra energies, coming up with some more of that self-confidence, moving forward, being able to have those difficult conversations. There's a quote out there that says, I don't remember who says it, but it says, the success in someone's life is often measured by the amount of uncomfortable conversations one is willing to have. Now that is very profound to me. I hope it resonates with you as well. I've been Eric Paulson with Your Essential Practice. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant day.